Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is T-Man. I'm playing Arkham Horror, the board game, and we're trying to rid ourselves with the ancient evil Ron Tegoth. We're on episode 10, I guess it is, and this is gonna be a most exciting turn, I guess. I've been checking the rules online about trading with characters or investigators that are on the same spot as a gate. And as I understand, the ruling is you can trade with another investigator anytime during movement or other times, just not in combat. So Luke is here. He's first player. He's gonna start off with the combat phase against that warlock that is guarding the gate. We'll kill that off. He has got an explore marker on him, so he doesn't get sucked into the gate in the Arkham encounter phase. Hopefully he kills the warlock, so he's all good. I will have Dexter, when in his move, to move to Luke, meet up with him, have a trade, give Luke an Elder sign, and have Dexter pop into the gate before Luke closes it. So that means we're gonna have Luke staying there for another turn. But that, I guess, will be the price to pay to have my plan enacting. So let's just put things in motion and see how this turn turns out. Starting off in the upkeep with Luke Robinson. Luke Robinson is first player, and what he's gonna do, he's gonna stay where he is, and he's gonna try to shut the gate. Now he's gonna get an Elder sign from Dexter, is my plan, because I'm gonna have Dexter jump in the gate before Luke does his magic. However, Luke has gonna have to try to fight the warlock, which is in the same vicinity as him, and he's got his Molotov cocktail, so we're gonna gamble on throwing that in his face. So we're gonna beef up his fight to 3. So that's what the first thing we're gonna do with Luke. Yeah, well, he's got just a focus of 1, so that's the way it is. So let's go over to Mark. Here's Mark Harrigan. He has got so many madnesses now. He's got amnesia, can't have more than 4 clues. He suffers from claustrophobia, and saying he has to lose 1 sanity if you're in a location not including Arkham Asylum or Otherworld, so that's at least some positive thing. and he suffers from violent outbursts, saying he cannot evade monsters, he has to fight them. So yeah, top stuff. I don't have any room for any more madnesses. Yes, he has a retainer, so he gets $2 for that. I'm gonna give him that, and we have to roll for it. On a 1, it goes away. It's a 2, so he keeps it. Now he's on the same spot as Dexter. He gives Dexter these 2 elder signs. Dexter receives those. Anything else we could give Dexter? Automatically pass the test against shutting a gate. Dexter hasn't got any clues, so that's... well, he's gonna get clue if he kills. I'm gonna give this to Dexter, so he can give that to Luke when he meets him up. And powder Ibn Ghazi, you know, he's in danger of getting devoured actually, so I give Dexter the powder of Ibn Ghazi also. I think we're gonna have him stay here and just use the alien statue he got, and yeah, he's gonna be staying here and try to do some stuff with his things. Yes, and it costs 2 movement points, 1 sanity, 1 movement points, and 1 sanity. So yeah, 2 sanity. He can just stay here, and while he's here, he can get some help again. So perfect synergy. He's staying here, and next up is Jacqueline Fine. Here is Jacqueline Fine. She has got a bank loan, and she has to pay for it now. So have to roll on a 1 to 3. She has to pay $1, but she ain't got any dollars. If she hasn't, she has to discard all of her items along with this card, and she cannot get any bank loan more this game. So let's see. Yes, she can't uphold her bank loan, so she from now on are denied to have a bank loan. But on the positive side, she has got no items, so fool on you, Bank of Arkham. She did rid herself of all items. She traded with Mark, untapped survivors here, and she is safe. She's golden. Yay! Now, well, I say she's golden. That doesn't mean she's free to do whatever. I think I will have her go and get some clues, I guess. 1, 2, 3, either unnameable or the unvisited. She can go 4 if I move it up. Yeah, let's check the environment, saying an investigator in the street area at the end of the mythos phase must choose 1 item to discard. So, no, I will have her go to one of those places, and I will just keep her as she is then. Yep. Jacqueline is going for some clues, and next up is Dexter Drake. Here is Dexter. He has got almost every card in the game soon. I have a plan for Dexter. I'm gonna have him to meet up with Luke, and while he is in the Independence Square, he will just give Luke elder sign and some other stuff. So we're gonna bring his speed down to 3, 1, 2, so his speed of 3 and sneak of 3. And that's all we're gonna do. So let's see how this works out for us. Let's go into the movement phase. In the movement phase, Luke ain't moving. He is just staying put and guarding the gate which he came out of. It's a warlock. So we'll try to kill off the warlock. Now this has got a magical immunity, so we have to kill him with a physical weapon. First off, we do the will check. It's a -1. And Luke's will is 4. He exhausts the courageous inspirations also to get +1. So it's 5 -1 is 4 dice. And it succeeds with a 5. Now for his combat check. Luke's fight is 3. And the modifier of the warlock is -3. But he tosses the Molotov cocktail. Giving him 6 dice. We do need 2 successes to kill him off. Oh, one fell out. Okay. Yeah, that's 3 successes. And the warlock is gone. Now it says if you pass a combat check against the warlock, return it to the box and gain 2 clue tokens. So 2 clue tokens goes to Luke. Nice. The Molotov cocktail is discarded after use. Good job, Luke. Now we continue the movement with Mark Harrigan. Mark Harrigan is in Arkham Asylum. Now, first things we're gonna do is gonna exhaust this alien statue. Exhaust and spend 2 movement points and 1 sanity. So he's down at 2 sanity now. And says roll a die. If a die is a success, draw 1 spell or gain 3 clue tokens. If it's a failure, lose 2 stamina. So we take a die and we roll it. And it's a failure. So Mark loses 2 stamina. Dangerous stuff. The statue. Now I was thinking about having him do the nameless cult, but his lore is -1 and his lore is 0, so that's -1. So there's no point doing that. However, I was checking, he has got his ally Erica Kala giving him +2 spell. I don't, if that's a wording for lore, I guess not. I think that is just for casting spells. So I'm gonna rule it that it's not lore, because then the card would have said that it is lore, regarding lore. So that's it for movement for Mark. He spent 2 of them using the checking out the alien statue, and he ain't gonna move any further on. Actually, could have him move outside in the street and kill off this. Let's see, it's -2. No, we're gonna keep him where he is. Next up is Jacqueline. Fine. Here's Jacqueline. We're gonna move her 1, 2, 3 into the unvisited isle. She's picking up the clue there. Good stuff. Next up is Dexter Drake. Here's Dexter. First thing he's going to do is going 1 into downtown, where there is a hideous deep one lurking, and he casts a spell. Mists of Relay casting modifier is the monster's awareness, which is 0, and sanity costs 0. So let's see if we can evade it with magic. 5 dice, and he nails it with 2 successes. Good. Let's exhausted that one. Sneaking further on, past the deep one and into the Independence Square, where he meets up with Luke. And while he's there, he gives Luke the Elder Sign. One of them at least. He gives Luke the Book of Xian. Anything else he can give Luke? He's got a lot of spells. Yeah. He gives him the Cabal of Saboth, maybe? No, he keeps that for himself. Yeah. Oh, one thing I forgot to do. I forgot to roll for Dexter's bank loan. I can see it now, behind all his stuff. Let's do that now. No, he got that last round, so he doesn't need to. Well, he trades with Luke. Anything else he wants to trade with Luke? Yeah, he gives Luke $5. Yeah, here Luke, have $5. $5 for Luke, so Luke has got 9 now. Good stuff. Put the back on in front there, reminding me. So that's all for the movement phase. It's awesome. Let's go to the Arkham encounter phase. And we can just stay where we are, I guess. Starting off with Luke Robinson. Luke isn't going anywhere. He isn't closing the gate. He's just standing there. Let's hope for no monster search this round. So next up will be maybe he should get the Mists of Relay spell in case he has to sneak a lot. No, well, it's okay. Let's take it for a gamble. Luke staying there. Next up is Mark. He's up in Arkham Asylum. He's not doing anything. We're gonna use the gain 1 sanity for free. He's not using any money for it. So he gains his sanity back. He's up at 3 again. Has a bit of a talk with one of the nice doctors there. So next up is Jacqueline Fine. She, however, is in the Unvisited Isle. And the unvisited isle is the green deck, so we pull out the green deck, give it a quick shuffle, and let's read out. As you roll along the island's shore, a tree branch cracks and falls toward you. Make a speed +0 check. What's her speed? It's 3. 3 dice. She passes with a 6. If you fail, you're knocked out and wake up far downstream to the graveyard, blah blah blah. So, no, she doesn't fail, she rolls on. Good job, Jacqueline. Now, lastly, it's Dexter Drake. And he's going through the gate and into Great Hall of Celiano. That's it for the Arkham encounter phase. We're gonna meet up with Dexter in the Great Hall of Celiano. And in Celiano, one of our favorite spots, we have to take a gate card, and it's blue or green, and we have green. City of the Great Race. Well, I'm glad I'm not there. So this is discard, and draw again. That's red. That's blue. Dreamlands, Yuggoth. Other. Luck is with you. You stumble on a cache of supplies. Draw 1 common item. Wow. Nice stuff. Let's get the common item deck out. Let's see what Dexter stumbles over. Let's be something nice, like the motorcycle or something. Something that gives us speed. Yeah, well, it's food. Discard food to reduce any stamina loss by 1. Yeah, food in the other world. We have to take that with us. Where to put that? So much stuff. But first part of Celiano done at least. Nothing bad. Just got some food. Great stuff. Now for something bad. Now for the Mythos phase. The Mythos phase, we gonna pull off the top card. I have to remember Jacqueline's precognition. I can use that. Let's see, this plague of insects is an environment, weather. Oh no! No way! No way is that gonna happen. I'm gonna use precognition once per turn when a Mythos card other than the story continues is drawn. Jacqueline may spend 2 clues to discard that Mythos card. So here's 2 clues. And no way, Jose, pull the next one and hope for a nice one. Ooh, it's a brawling in the streets, another environment. And we do have a gate at Devil Reef, so that's a monster surge. Damn. I was wishing for another gate at least or something. Well, let's pull out the monsters then. There's one going for Devil Reef, and it's color out of space. Well, we've seen that before. Instead of moving, roll a die. On a 4 to 6, all investigators in Arkham lose 1 sanity. Yeah, great stuff. So, next monster out will be going to Esoteric Order of Dagon. Let's see, that will be the Elder Thing. Yes, why not? -3 will, 2 sanity hits, 2 toughness. When you fail a combat check against the Elder Thing, you must discard 1 weapon or spell of your choice, if able. Next monster is March Refinery. And it's a formless spawn. What's up with all these big creatures coming to Innsmouth? Physical immunity. Ah, wow. And last, we have a monster going to Independence Square. Let's get down there. And it's a it's a maniac. That's not bad. If the terror level is at least 6, well it ain't. Maniac's fight rating increases by -2. His combat damage increases to 3 and he gains endless. Ooh. He joins Luke up in Independence Square. So, clue appears at Esoteric Order of Dagon. No, it doesn't, because there's a gate there. And we have a movement on squares and diamonds. We just got a square, and that was this color out of space. So we have to roll a die, 4 to 6. All investigators in Arkham lose 1 sanity. That does not mean... Oh, it's a 6, yes. So everyone loses 1 sanity. Mark and Jacqueline and Luke. Now diamonds, the elder thing is a diamond. He goes into Church Green. Anyone? No diamonds in Arkham. Can give a stand to the maniac. I don't remember it. So, and we do have movement on circles on black. Any circles? Deep one is a plus. We do have some circles in Innsmouth. The crawling one is a circle. He moves and joins the elder thing out in Church Green. Other than that, yes, the rat thing. He's a stalking monster. Okay, so this one moves into spaces, areas with the investigators, regardless of of roads. But there aren't any investigators in his vicinity, so he moves also out in March Green streets. Joins the rest of the bunch there. Yep. So that's it for movement. Now we read on brawling in the streets. An investigator in a street area at the end of the Mythos phase must make a fight +0 check. If he fails and the terror level is 3 or less, he loses 1 stamina. If he fails the check and the terror level is 4 or higher, he loses 2 stamina. Whoop. They are fighting in the streets, so we discard the severe hailstorm. So they don't need to discard an item anymore. Brawling in the streets is the active environment. So, a recap. Well, I don't think I did that bad. I am glad I did pull out a maniac there for Luke and nothing worse, like the big kahunas in Innsmouth. So you have to see if Dexter can pull himself through on the other side of the Great Hall of Salerno and do some good. And yep, that's it. We're gonna seal 1 gate next round, and maybe perhaps a 3rd one if Dexter is lucky and get through. So we have to see how things turns out. I'm almost seeing a glimmer of hope in the end of this tunnel, but it's way ahead there. So, well, thank you for watching. Join me next time. We're gonna do next episode really fast and get this wrapped up. This is T-Man signing off for now. Be seeing ya. Bye.